Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. We return to the Franchise Stars Baseball League Game of the Week here in year 2 of the FSBL, just out of the All-Star break. This is the final game of a 3-game series. We check in on the Minnesota Twins, trying to hold on. They had built up a nice lead, 10 games in the AL Central, but the Twins are ravaged by injuries right now. They have been without Joe Mauer, as the White Sox have taken the first 2 games of the series, as you see. They've been without Joe Mauer for a month. He's not due back for another month and change yet. They've been without Chuck Knobloch for about 6 weeks. Knobloch is expected to return soon. However, rookie shortstop Joe Cronin suffered a broken hand. Cronin is now on the injured list. He's due out until September. There you see Bert Blyleven, 10-4, 3.37 in 20 starts on the season. The Twins pitching has carried them to this point. But you wonder how long they can stay afloat if they keep on suffering these kinds of major injuries. Here's Eddie Collins, third in the American League in batting, .333. He's the defending AL batting champion. And he will lead things off for the White Sox as they go for the sweep here in Minnesota at the Metrodome. First pitch from Blyleven, and Collins serves it out in the center for a leadoff single. So the White Sox have the leadoff man on. You see Roy Smalley there take the throw. Smalley supplanted by Cronin once Cronin was drafted. Now Smalley is back in the starting spot at shortstop for the foreseeable future. Here's Alexi Ramirez. Ramirez batting .264 on the year. Fastball from Blyleven in there for a called strike. Ramirez, 33 runs scored, 11 stolen bases. 007 and Michael Silva are in the chat. How are you, gentlemen? I hope all is well with you and you are enjoying your day. Pitch down in the dirt. Blocked by Garrity, but Collins goes and advances. And he will take second and move into scoring position. Wild pitch in the dirt, breaking ball from Blyleven. He will do that periodically. Blyleven sets and delivers. High fastball. They ring up Ramirez there on the strike. Counts 1-2. And the Twins missing a third of their opening day starting lineup. Hard to navigate that, but they have built a cushion here in the Central. Into the All-Star break, up 10.5 games. Curveball from Blyleven in the dirt. That time Collins won't try to advance. Patsy Garrity. Actually, I'm not sure if that's Garrity or Brian Harper behind the plate today for the Twins, but the pitch is blocked in the dirt regardless. Another curveball. Shoeless Joe Jackson waits on deck. Jackson slumping a bit. He's down at 281. He was up over 300 for most of the season, which is, of course, where you would expect Shoeless Joe Jackson to be. Full count offering from Blyleven to Ramirez, and the curveball misses down low. So the first 2 White Sox are on against Blyleven as he faces Jackson. Jackson, as we mentioned, .281 batting average. That curveball misses down low. 14 homers, 37 RBIs for the White Sox right fielder. Here's the pitch. Another curveball. That one's in there for a strike. Collins, 32 stolen bases, second in the league to Ricky Henderson. Can't imagine him trying to steal third with Jackson at the plate. Jackson, shot to left. It's slicing away. It's going to end up into the seats and fouling around. So 1-2 here as Blyleven works to Jackson. The White Sox, again, have taken the first 2 games of this 3-game set, and they have the first 2 runners on here in the opening inning as they go for the sweep. Fastball there, fouled off. Fly 11 set, delivers high, fastball, Jackson won't chase. White Sox, with their 2 wins in the series, have narrowed the deficit to 8.5 games against these Twins. And Jackson skulls this one into the gap. That's going to plate 2. 1 hopper off the wall. Dykstra retrieves it, gets it in. But both runners will come around. It is a 2-run double for shoeless Joe Jackson. And the White Sox have taken a 2-0 lead, 3 batters in here in the first. White Sox rocking the 1967 unis, I believe. Here's the first baseman, Zeke Bonora. Bonora having a fine year so far, batting .301. Swings at the curveball, ground ball to short. Smalley has it on the backhand. Over to Herbeck for the first out. Gary Sorrell has joined us. How are you, Gary? Good to see you. There, those White Sox lineup. Collins, Ramirez, and Jackson, Bonora, Baines, and Felsch, Ward, Fielder, Jones, and A.J. Pierzynski. Round out the White Sox lineup. Here's the designated hitter, Harold Baines. Baines batting .265. Seven homers, 27 ribbies for Baines. So Blyleven's going to try to minimize the damage here. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Blyleven from the set. Fastball popped up out in front of the plate. Garrity puts it away for out number 2. Center fielder, number 60. So that'll bring up Happy Felsch. Felsch, a terrific season to this point. .293, 22 homers, 58 RBIs. He got an all-star nod as a result of that. He's got shoeless Joe Jackson out on second. Fastball. Rides inside. They say Felsch held up. It's 1-0. Breaking ball from Blyleven, misses down and away. Clee baseball fan has joined us. How are you, Tim? Hope all is well with you, sir. Let us know when you're going to be uploading your next playoff game. Fastball from Blyleven is popped up, shallow left. Gaetti going out. Gaetti goes a long way. That ball hung up there for quite a while. Larry Heil kind of gave way to Gaetti there. That was probably an easier play for Heil, but Gaetti puts it away. The White Sox get 2 home on the 2-run Jackson double. We head to the bottom of the first. Chicago 2, Minnesota coming up. On the mound for the White Sox, Jose Quintana, 3-6, a 3.84 earned run average on the year. He has made 14 starts for the White Sox. The left-hander will face a Twins lineup, as we mentioned, -3 starters, all on the injured list. Joe Mauer, Chuck Knobloch, and now Joe Cronin, the latest one to go on the IL. Here's Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra batting .270. Again, Dykstra acquired in an off-season trade with the Mets. Shane Mack and George Mogridge going to New York in that deal. Takes the first pitch, fastball for ball 1. Popped up to first. Bonora backs up a couple steps. He's under it, puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Very good, 007. All right, glad you'll get some stuff up too. Here's the Twins lineup. Dykstra, Lewis, and Herbeck. Heil, Smalley, and Gaetti. Garrity, Brunansky, and Buddy Meyer. Round things out for Minnesota. Here's Buddy Lewis. Lewis batting .315. Quintana's fastball misses off the plate. Sounds good, Tim. Excellent. Yes, Michael. Yep, we do trades because it's franchise mode, so it goes on. Like I said, this is the second year. I've already done the rookie draft for the third year of the league, so it's all designed to have that whole franchise feel to it. Players were assigned contracts when at the start or when they enter the league for however many years they played for that franchise. So there will be free agency as well. There's a ground ball short. Ramirez throws Lewis out. But that's really not going to happen until after the third year, probably, as far as free agents go, because everybody starts off with no experience, so they are arbitration eligible and all that kind of stuff. But the free agency will probably start picking up after year 3, and so that's how it's designed to really kind of. It starts off with every franchise's core, but there is allowance for movement. 2 down. Here's Kent Hrbek. We're actually coming up on the trade deadline here in year 2. Dykstra was terrific for the Phillies, 007. He was good for the Mets, too. You could kind of see a little bit of the writing on the wall back then as to what a jerk Lenny Dykstra would ultimately become later in life, but 2-1 the count. As Quintana works to Hrbek. Hrbek fly ball to right. He hits it pretty well, but I believe Jackson has a beat on it, and he does. And the side is retired. So good job by Quintana in the first to let those 2 runs stand up. We head to the top of the second. White Sox will send up Ward, Jones, and Pierzynski. They lead it 2-0. All good, sir. The joys of YouTube. You can check in later on. I appreciate it, 007. Thank you very much, man. Enjoy your day at work. I got to head to work as soon as this broadcast is done. So here's Pete Ward, White Sox third baseman, batting .274. Fastball swung on and missed. MV, welcome back, sir. Hope you enjoyed your time away. Good to see you back in the fold. Hopefully jet lag not hitting you too badly. 1-1 the count as Bly11 works to Ward. Curveball in there for a called strike. It's 1-2. There's a shot, foul down the right field line. That'll be well out of play. There's a shot. That one's hit well. Bernansky going back on it. He's going to look up at the baggie. It's off the wall. Ward will pull in the second with a lead-off double to open up the second inning for the White Sox. 9th double of the year for Ward. Trying to hold off rookie Robin Ventura at that third base spot. Ward did not miss a home run by much. So here's Fielder Jones. Jones batting .239. Fastball in there for a called strike. Very good, Envy. Very good. The Diamondbacks have looked jet-lagged. The Phillies have taken them to the woodshed for 2 games. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. It's 0-2. Y11 delivers fastball just up high. That curveball misses inside. The count goes to 2-2. Y11 in the set. And delivers. Another curveball and another one misses. Bly11, that legendary curveball, he's had a hard time locating it here in the early going. Full count as he works to Jones. That one slashed down to third. Nice stop by Gaetti. Low throw over to first, but Herbeck able to scoop it out. The runner holds at second. Slapped in the hole, but that's a beautiful play by Gary Gaetti, whose offense has not been great this season. But solid with the glove, not letting it impact him. So one down, here's Pierzynski. A.J. Pierzynski batting .250. Fastball. Actually, I said it was a palm ball, sorry. In there for a called strike. Oh, 0-1 offering from Blyleven. That curveball misses outside. Another palm ball off the plate. So it's 2-1. Here's Blyleven works to Pierzynski in this location, fighting Blyleven in the early going of this start. Fastball misses down low. It's 3-1. Eddie Collins waits on deck. Collins led off this game with a single. Pitch from Blyleven. Fastball grounded back to the mound. Blyleven snags it. Nice play there by Bird. Throws over to Herbeck. Runner stays at second, and there's two away.
The batter, the second baseman, Eddie Collins.
So the order turns over. Here's Collins. 3 for 10 in the series. Singled and scored on Jackson's double back in the first. Pitch from Blyleven. Fastball in there for a called strike. Curveball misses down low. It's 1-1. There's a shot, and Collins drops another one into center. Run is going to come around. Throw home will not be in time. Ward scores. It's an RBI single for Collins, his second hit of the ball game, as he continues to swing a scalding hot bat. And the White Sox extend their lead to 3-0. Collins went out and got it. Again, the reigning batting champion, second in the league in batting right now. He's got a ways to go to chase down Derek Jeter, who leads the league. Collins approaching the 340 mark now at this point. Here's Alexei Ramirez. Ramirez walked his first time up. They call the pitch out. They guess right. It doesn't matter. Collins steals second, his 33rd stolen base of the season. So Collins doing it all for the White Sox here. Garrity's throw nowhere near in time. There's a breaking ball. It's pulled foul. Curveball there. That one falls in. It's 1-2. Blyleven comes to the set and delivers. Shot to short right at Smalley. He's got it. Throws over to first. And the side is retired. But the RBI single from Eddie Collins brings in another run for the White Sox. We head to the bottom of the second. Chicago 3, Minnesota 0. Again, White Sox trying to trim the deficit in the division to 7.5. In steps Larry Heil. Heil 308, 10 homers, 44 runs batted in. 366 on the road so far, only 245 here at the Metrodome. Quintana needed only 9 pitches to get through the first. Heil swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Works up in the zone there. Heil fouls that one off. Count goes to 0-2. Here's the pitch. Heil stretches out and reaches and gets it. Pokes it into center. 0-2 pitch. Quintana mad at himself about that one. He did go out of the zone, but Heil chased it and was able to square it up enough. So Heil is on with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the second. Here's Roy Smalley. Smalley batting .316. He's had limited action so far this year. But now with the Cronin injury, Smalley figures to play every day for the next 6 weeks or so. Again, Smalley, I should say Cronin, suffered a broken hand. He was hit by a pitch in the opener of this series. That injury landing him with Chuck Knobloch and Joe Mauer on the injured list. Knobloch should be back from his groin injury within the week, but Mauer's going to still be out for a while. Pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely there by Pierzynski. Count goes to 2-1. Shot down to third. Ward has it, throws to second. Turned by Collins on to Benora. 5-4-3 double play. The base runner is erased, and there are 2 down here in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 8.
Ward couldn't have ordered that one up any better. So here's Gary Gaetti, .217, 19 homers, 39 RBIs. The power numbers there. Obviously, the batting average is not where Gaetti would like it. First pitch, fastball on the outside corner from Quintana. It's 0-1. Gaetti turns that fastball around, but out in front of it. Yanks it foul, and he's in an 0-2 hole. Breaking ball. Out of the zone, Gaetti, trying to protect against anything remotely close, gets a piece to stay alive. Breaking ball there, swung on and missed. Down goes Gaetti. Quintana strikes him out to end the second. So after the double play, Gaetti fans, we head to the top of the third here from the Metrodome. The White Sox going for the 3-game sweep. They lead it 3-0. Here's shoeless Joe Jackson.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Doubled in a pair of runs in the first. Fastball there, pops straight up. Garrity sheds the mask. Puts it away, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the third.
Now batting, number 8.
So that'll bring up Zeke Benora. Benora grounded out his first time up. Curveball in there for strike 1. Levin gets his side. Breaking ball, hot smash up the middle. That's a base hit. Benora singles into center. It's a 1-out base hit for the White Sox first baseman. He takes that pitch from Blyleven back through the box. Here's Harold Baines. Baines is 0 for 1. Curveball misses down low. It's somewhat unfair that Harold Baines, who was a fine hitter, basically now at this point you can't say Harold Baines' name without somebody's head saying, yeah, but he's not a Hall of Famer. Tough spot for Baines. Well, obviously he didn't do anything wrong other than have a good career. I agree that he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer, but that's just now going to be associated with him at all times is a little bit unfair to Harold Baines. So Benora gets the stolen base. The hit and run fails as Baines swings and misses. Counts 1-2, but Benora swipes the bag. The abundance of curveballs you can steal on Blyleven. Fastball comes inside. It's 2-2. There's a high fastball. Baines chases that one out of the zone, fouls it down the left field line and out of play. So 2-2 the count now as Blyleven works to him. Benora on second, fastball there, fly ball to center. It's shallow. Dykstra coming on hard. He'll get there. Puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 60.
So Dykstra got on his horse there, got a good jump. 2 down. Here's Happy Felsch. Felsch popped out his first time up. Blyleven deals. Curveball in there for a called strike. Blyleven trying to settle in, was fighting his command through the first couple of innings. Fastball there, that's a beauty on the outside corner. He's ahead of Felsch 0-2. There's a curveball down in the dirt. 1-2 the count here in Minnesota. Breaking ball fouled off. 3-0 White Sox. They are going for the completion of a 3-game sweep here in Minnesota. Twins lead in the division was 10.5 out of the All-Star break. It's now down to 8.5 after these first 2 games. Fastball there. Blyleven goes to the cheddar and strikes him out to retire the side. Benora is left stranded at second. We head to the bottom of the third here in Minnesota. White Sox 3, Twins nothing. Here's Patsy Garrity. Garrity batting .265.
The catcher, number 9.
4 homers, 12 RBIs. There's a shot out in the center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Felsch gets it back in, but it's a leadoff single for Patsy Garrity, getting some unexpected playing time with the injury to Joe Mauer. Garrity and Brian Harper sharing the duties behind the plate in the interim. Here's the right fielder, Tom Brunansky. Bruno hitting .246. Certainly has the pop to make this a 1-run game. 8 homers, 32 RBIs. Pitch from Quintana, down in the dirt, the runner goes. Throw down to second by Pierzynski, it's not in time. Garrity advances, that'll be a wild pitch on Quintana. And the Twins have a runner in scoring position with nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Quintana behind Brunansky, 2-0. Fastball there, Brunansky fouls it off. Pulls the string on that one. Change up Brunansky well out in front of it. It's 2-2. Fastball up and in. Brunansky swings and misses. Goes down. Second strikeout for Quintana. There's one away.
The second baseman,
GFDVD. Well, that certainly reads like spam. But we'll give you a chance at one more comment there, Tanisha Gittins. See if you can make it count. Here's Buddy Meyer. Meyer batting .265. Fouls that one off down the left field line. It's 0-1. Curveball there. Up the middle. Ramirez ranges to his left. Throws over to first. For the out. Runner moves up to third.
Now batting, number 4.
So 2 down. Garrity waits on third. Order turns over. Here's Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra 0 for 1. He popped out in the first. You'll notice that apostrophe in Dykstra's name. That's because without it, it doesn't let you enter his last name. I guess Sony feels like they're saving somebody from the word Dykstra. Dykstra lines this one in the right field, and that's a base hit. So an RBI single for Dykstra brings Garrity home. Twins are on the board. They've cut the deficit to 3-1. Good piece of hitting there from Dykstra.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Buddy Lewis.
So here's Buddy Lewis. Lewis 0 for 1. Curveball misses away. It's 1-0. Lewis grounded out his first time up. There's a fastball in for a called strike. It's 1-1. So 1-1 the count here as Quintana works to Lewis. Wouldn't be surprised to see Dykstra try to swipe the bag and get into scoring position here. Fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-2. Throws over. Dykstra dives back in. Benora doesn't even bother slapping a tag on him. Fastball misses inside. There's a shot, smoke, but right at Benora, who snags the line drive to retire the side. But Dykstra comes through with the RBI single to get the Twins on the board. We're a third of the way through. Here in Minnesota, White Sox lead the Twins 3-1. So here's Pete Ward. Ward doubled and scored his first time up.
The third baseman, Pete Ward.
Y11 seemed to settle down in a bit in the third. We'll see how this inning goes if he's gotten himself completely on track. Curveball there, misses in the dirt. It's 1-0. That one's on the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Another breaking ball, slapped down to third. Gaetti has it, throw over to first. Herbeck reaches up and snags it for the first out. So Ward is retired. That'll bring up the left fielder, Fielder Jones. 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Curveball away. Misses. It's 1-0. Fastball in for a called strike. That curveball misses away. 2-1 the count here as Gly 11 works to Jones. Another curve. Chop down to first. Herbeck has it. Blyleven over to cover. Herbeck flips, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 12.
So that'll bring up A.J. Pierzynski, the White Sox catcher. He's 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-0. Breaking ball there. Fouled weakly to the right side. Another curveball, another one hit down to Gaetti, who fields another one cleanly. Throws over to Herbeck, and the side is retired. So Blyleven seems to be getting himself into a bit of a rhythm now. Now the Twins' bats will see if they can complete the comeback. We head to the bottom of the 4th, 3-1 Chicago.
Leading up for the Twins, the first baseman, number 14.
So Kent Herbeck will lead things off for the Twins against Jose Quintana. Herbeck is 0 for 1. Curveball there, misses outside. Herbeck fouls this one off. Count goes to 1-1. Breaking ball pulled to the right-hand side. Benora will take it to the bag himself. Herbeck is retired for the first out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Number 25.
So that'll bring up Larry Heil. He's 1 for 1. He's singled in the second. Pitch from Quintana misses down and in. Heil puts this one out in the center. Felsch ranges a few steps to his left. Puts it away easily, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
So that'll bring up Roy Smalley. Smalley 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. Again, Smalley starting to get a bit regular playing time now. It's Joe Cronin. Has been put on the injured list with a broken hand that should keep him out until September. Cronin having a fine rookie season. But for the moment, it appears that Smalley will at least platoon with Jorge Polanco, if not take the job entirely. Shot here to left. That's deep. Fielder Jones back at the wall. He leaps, and he makes the catch. What a grab. Fielder Jones scales the wall in left. That's as good as you're going to see. Fielder Jones robs Roy Smalley of a home run, and this game stays tied at 3-1 as we head to the top of the 5th. Beautiful grab by Fielder Jones. And now here's a shot to right. First pitch of the inning. Off the wall. Rounding second. Going for third. And that's going to be a triple. Eddie Collins, his 3rd hit of the game. So after Jones robs Smalley of a home run to end the bottom of the 4th, Eddie Collins leads off the 5th with a triple off the wall and right. Here's Alexei Ramirez. Ramirez is 0 for 1. He takes a first pitch fastball for a strike. Here's the pitch. Ramirez fouls off the fastball. So the count goes 0-2 to Alexei Ramirez. Fastball there, Blyleven just misses. One and two the count. See, the A's Jimmy Fox has extended his hitting streak to 23 games. Curveball misses away. It's 2 and 2. Jose Vidro of the Expos has extended his hitting streak to 16. Fastball there from Blyleven. Ramirez able to hold up. So the count goes full. Breaking ball, and Blyleven fans Ramirez. Big strikeout there from Burt, his second of the game. Get the first out here in the top of the fifth. So now here's Joe Jackson. Wonder if they would consider walking Jackson in this spot. And Blyleven's going to face him. Jackson 1 for 2. Later in the game, perhaps you do the intentional walk. But they don't want to take a chance of putting extra runners on base at the moment. And they have their faith in Blyleven. Here's the offering. Shot to short. Smalley, nice play, but Collins was off on contact. So a good play by Smalley to retire Joe Jackson, but Collins, after the triple, comes home on the ground out, and it's 4-1 Chicago. That'll bring up Zeke Benora. Benora's 1 for 2. Curveball in there for a called strike. On ball there, Benora out in front of it. Count goes to 0-2. There's a shot. Benora deep to left. Going back on it is Heil. He's going to look up, and that one is out of here. Zeke Benora goes yard, his 16th home run of the season. And the White Sox have plated 2 more here in the fifth. It's now a 5-1 lead for Chicago. That pitch a bit up in the zone. Not where Blyleven wanted it. He wanted to get that down a bit to avoid that. So it's now a 5-1 game. In steps Harold Baines. Baines is 0 for 2. He has flown out and popped out. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the knees. 1-1 offering. Curveball down low. Baines swings and misses. Ground ball here to second. Fielded cleanly. And he's retired. Meyer makes the play there, and that ends the fifth. We are midway through. We head to the bottom of the fifth. White Sox 5, Twins 1. Gaetti, Garrity, and Bernansky due up for Minnesota against Jose Quintana. Quintana's been very sharp so far. Here's Gaetti. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up.
Number 8.
That one is fouled off to right. Fastball. Fouled off by Gaetti. Count goes to 0-2. That one's up the middle. That's a base hit. So a leadoff single here in the bottom of the fifth as the Twins try to get a little something going. Gaetti is on. Here's Patsy Garrity. Garrity 1 for 1. He looped a single in the center his first time up. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-0. Quintana looks in and delivers. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-0. There's a shot out in the right. Hit fairly well. Carrying Jackson back on the warning track. Tracks it down. Nice play, shoeless Joe Jackson. That ball carried a little bit further off the bat than it looked like it would originally. But Jackson stays with it, tracks it down. There's 1 out. Gaetti retreats to first. Here's Tom Bernansky. Bernansky 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Bernansky fouls it off. Oh-1 the count. Hard ground ball to short. This should be 2. Ramirez flips to Collins on the first. 6-4-3. Bernansky is doubled off and Quintana is out of the inning. Second double play hit into by the Twins. We head to the top of the 6th here in Minnesota. The White Sox continue to lead it 5-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So Blyleven's day is done. He goes through 5, guts it out. Not a great performance, though, by Blyleven by any means. Here's Rick Aguilera. He's 3-0, a 3.92 earned run average in 41 appearances. He will face Happy Felsch to start off the 6th. Felsch is 0 for 2. That fastball, generous call there. Felsch looks in a bit of disbelief at the home plate umpire. Aguilera doesn't seem like he can believe that was a strike either. Curveball misses down in the dirt. One count. Aguilera. Splitter misses away. It's 2-1. Breaking ball there. Nice curveball snapped off. It's 2-2. High fastball. Count goes full. There's a shot. That's hit well on the right, but Bernansky is there. Puts it away for out number 1. Sounded good off the bat. But in the end, it's nothing. Here's Pete Ward. Ward 1 for 2. He's doubled and scored. Fastball on the outside corner. Doug Corbett throwing in the Twins bullpen. Ground ball to second. Meyer has it, throws over to first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 1.
So 2 down. Here's Fielder Jones. Jones is 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice, but also made a fantastic play out in left field to rob Roy Smalley of a home run. Fastball misses down and in. There's a shot out to right. Bernansky going back on this one. At the track, he's got it just on the edge of the track. And Jones is turned aside. So Aguilera works a scoreless inning. Twins will send up Meyer, Dykstra, and Lewis as they try to claw their way back into this game. White Sox lead it 5-1. Here's Buddy Meyer.
The second baseman, Buddy Meyer.
Fouls off the first pitch there. It's 0-1. Meyer riding a modest 9-game hitting streak. Down to first. Muffed by Benora, but he stays with it. Quintana covers, and they'll still get him. Benora, I think, tried to run to the bag before he had that ball. So here's Dykstra. Dykstra 1 for 2. He had an RBI single that drove in the Twins' only run of the game to this point. Quintana has only needed 51 pitches so far. Fastball there is a high strike call. It's 0-1. Change up, misses down and away. That one is fouled off to the left side. Nobody will get there. There you see, Quintana has only gone over 10 pitches twice to this point. Dykstra loops this one into center. Felsch coming on hard. He's going to have to play it on the hop, though, and Dykstra has his second hit of the game. It's a bloop base hit to center for Lenny.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Buddy.
Dykstra's a threat to run. Here's Buddy Meyer. Again, Meyer playing for the injured Chuck Knobloch. Knobloch is expected to return this week. That fastball called a strike, much to the dismay of about 40,000 umps in the stands here in Minnesota. Fastball at the knees. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. Fly ball to right. Jackson's underneath it. Puts it away. Dykstra will retreat to first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
So Meyer turned aside. Here, I believe it was Lewis, actually. Here's Kent Herbeck. Herbeck 0 for 2. He has flown out and grounded out. Twins would love to see a bomb from Herbeck here. Quintana, fastball in there for a called strike. Throw over to first. Dykstra gets back in. Benora's tagged just a little bit late. There's the pitch. Runner goes. Good pitch to steal on, and Dykstra is in there with a stolen base. Got the breaking ball, guessed well. Not a huge lead, but a decent jump for Lenny. Gets the stolen base ahead of the tag from Ramirez. Fly ball to center. Bit of a jam job. Felsch coming on. He'll get there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Twins are turned aside again. We'll head to the top of the 7th. White Sox 5, Twins 1. Quintana has been terrific for Chicago. Aguilera will stay on for a second inning of work. He'll face A.J. Pierzynski. Pierzynski 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. Fastball, oh, there's a generous one on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That fastball misses up high. One and one the count. That one's fouled off. Hit down into the Twins bullpen. Pair of relievers throwing. Couldn't tell who it was. I believe Doug Corbett is one of them. Not sure who the other one is who's joined him. Fastball misses up high. Pitch, and that one lifted out to right. Bernansky going back near the wall on the track. Bernansky tracks it down, coasts into the wall after making the play for the first out here in the top of the 7th. Here's Eddie Collins, 3 for 3, a pair of singles, a triple, and RBI. He's got that average up to 339. Should put him past Houston's Jeff Bagwell for second in the American League. And now he squares to bunt. Bunt on the line. Gaetti with the play throw to first. They're not going to get him, and Collins is on for the 4th time. Gaetti did everything he possibly could on this one. But Collins drops it down, gets down the line, and barely beats the throw. Throw over to first. Collins gets back. Oh, yeah, he has a stolen base as well in this one. Throw over. He gets back again. Runner goes. And that one is roped into left field. That's going to be extra bases. Collins was on the move. He's already at third. Collins is going to score easily. Alexei Ramirez pulls into second with an RBI double, and it is 6-1 Chicago. 20th double of the season for Ramirez. Now here's shoeless Joe Jackson. Shot down inside the bag at third. Ramirez will score easily. Jackson around first. He'll coast into second. It's misplay by Heil on left. Jackson's trying to go for third, and he will get in there safely. Right now, they look like they're calling that a triple. That should be a double and an error on Larry Heil, who muffed that ball down in the corner. Jackson has his second hit of the game. He saw that as he was going to second. He busted into third easily. So the White Sox have opened it up to 7-1 as they look to complete the 3-game sweep here in Minnesota. Here's Zeke Benora. Benora 2 for 3 with a home run. Fastball misses inside. Again, this is the first series out of the All-Star break. Twins entered the All-Star break with a 10.5 game lead over the White Sox, but if the White Sox can close this one out, they'll completed a 3-game sweep to trim that deficit to 7.5. Fly ball to left. Jackson back to tag. Heil makes the catch. Jackson's going to tag anyway. It's not that deep, and it's a good throw from Heil, and he guns Jackson down at the plate. Taking some chances out there, shoeless Joe Jackson, but a good throw from Heil and a nice tag from Patsy Garrity gets Jackson as he tries to go in the back door. 7th inning stretch time here at the Metrodome. Close play there. White Sox lead the Twins 7-1. So here's Heil after throwing out Jackson to end the top of the 7th. He'll lead off the bottom of the 7th. Jose Quintana in cruise control for the White Sox. 62 pitches through 6. I realized we hadn't done the out-of-town scoreboard at all yet in this game. Oversight on my part. We'll get to that momentarily here on the scroll. 1-1 pitch put back up the middle. Ranging to his right. Nice play by Collins. But no chance to throw out Heil, who's on with an infield single. Heil busting it down the line. That's a nice play by Collins. But no shot at getting him. So the leadoff man is on. Here's Roy Smalley. Again, this Twins lineup right now missing Joe Mauer, Chuck Knobloch, and Joe Cronin. All on the injured list. Knobloch due back first. He should be back this week. It is probably about 6 weeks to 2 months before Mauer and Cronin return. Sometime in September. Double play there, the third double play the Twins have hit into. 5-4-3. Base runner is erased. There's 2 outs here in the 7th. In steps Gaetti, 1 for 2. He singled back in the 5th. So that out-of-town scoreboard, the Rays lead the Orioles 3-0 in Baltimore in the 7th. John Jaso, his 7th home run of the year for the Rays. Red Sox defeat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. Pedro Martinez wins his 12th. Jonathan Papelbon saved his 24th. Mookie Betts, his 16th home run of the year. Joe Carter, his 20th for the Blue Jays. We'll get back to the out-of-town scoreboard in the top of the 8th as the inning ends there. White Sox lead the Twins 7-1. Baines, Felsch, and Ward due up in the 8th. We'll see who they face. I'm not sure Aguilera will stay in this game. Surprisingly, he is going to stay in.
Leading off for the White Sox.
So he faces Baines. Indians defeat the Royals in Cleveland 4-3. Larry Doby hit his 20th of the season for the Indians. Angels up on the Mariners 2-0 in the 4th. Out in Anaheim, Jim Beattie and Frank Tanana, the pitching matchup there. Tigers defeat the Yankees in Detroit 3-2. Stan Kovaleski gets the win. Aaron Judge hits his 28th home run. Kovaleski allows 2 runs over 6. Fly ball to right. Bernansky inside the line puts it away for out number 1. A's lead the Rangers 3-2 in the 4th. Reggie Jackson has hit his 23rd of the year for Oakland. Marlins defeat the Dodgers 3-1 down in Florida. Brian Sanchez with the win. Brian Harvey his 22nd save. Yasiel Puig his 11th home run for L.A. Derek Lee his 16th for the Marlins. They've gone extras at Shea. Cardinals lead the Mets 9-6. J.D. Drew his 20th home run of the year for the Cardinals. Carlos Beltran his 17th of the year for the Mets. Diamondbacks blank the Reds 6-0. Omar Dahl with the win. John Franco takes the loss. Dahl allowed nothing over 6 2/3. Mario Soto, we got to check if Soto was injured in that game. He threw 3 scoreless innings, but then was out. That would be a devastating loss for the Reds, as Mario Soto has been terrific this season. Expos lead the Astros 4-1 in the 7th. Andre Dawson has his 23rd of the year for Montreal. Braves up on the Brewers 4-1 in the 7th in Milwaukee. Bob Horner, his 13th of the season for Atlanta. Stormin Gorman Thomas has driven in the lone run for the Brewers. Padres up on the Rockies 2-0 in Colorado in the 1st. They're just underway there. Nate Colbert has driven in a pair of runs. Two outs here in the top of the 8th. The White Sox lead the Twins 7-1. We're able to get to Bert Blyleven and have gotten a terrific start from Jose Quintana. There's a shot out to right. Bernansky lays out, can't come up with it. Going for 2. Bernansky recovers well, and the runner gets around the tag. Pete Ward gets in at second, his 10th double of the season. That was a great recovery by Bernansky. Even in a 7-1 game, Bruno Lane all out there in right. Couldn't come up with it, but recovered quickly. The throw beat him. But Ward able to get around the tag from Smalley. So 2 down. Here's fielder Jones. Jones 0 for 3, but a remarkable catch to rob Roy Smalley of a home run earlier. Here's the pitch. Splitter misses down low. Two 2-0 the count. Slider there, misses away. It's 3-0. A.J. Pierzynski waits in the on-deck circle. Pitch from Aguilera. Fastball misses down low for ball 4. So it's first and second now.
The batter, number 12.
2 down. That's going to be it for Aguilera. In comes Tom Hall. Hall 0-2, a 4.19 earned run average. 21 appearances on the year for Hall. He's in to face Pierzynski. Lefty. Lefty's only batting 140 against Hall this season. Rocks and fires. Slider there, misses down low. It's 1-0. That slider misses inside. So the count goes to 2-0. Curveball misses down low. It's 3-0. And the fastball misses outside. So Hall walks the bases loaded as he gives Pierzynski the free pass, and now the order turns over to the red-hot Eddie Collins. 4 for 4, a triple, 3 singles, an RBI, a stolen base, a couple of runs scored. He's 6 for 13 in the series. Fastball from Hall in there for a called strike. That one's in the dirt, nicely blocked by Garrity. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? I gotta check that out. Joe Random got called up by the Twins. That shouldn't have happened. We'll take care of that. There's a shot out into right. Brunansky ranges over, puts it away, and the side is retired. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. Garrity, Brunansky, and Meyer due up for the Twins, who've got a lot of road work up ahead of them. They're down 7-1. Here's Patsy Garrity. He's 1 for 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Single and a run scored. Fastball. Misses up high. It's 1-0. Another fastball up high. It's 2-0. Three and 0 the count. 3 straight balls to open the 8th for Quintana. He's only at 72 pitches, so he's not tired. There's the pitch. Gets him chasing. Why is Patsy Garrity swinging 3-0 in a 7-1 game? That'll be a kangaroo court fine there for Garrity for sure. Fly ball. Shallow center. Felsch coming on. He gets there, puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 24.
So here's Tom Brunansky. Brunansky 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Fouls off the fastball there. It's 0-1. Breaking the ball there. Brunansky out in front. So Quintana ahead of him 0-2. He has had these Twins batters off balance all night. Brunansky fouls that one off. High fastball there. Misses away. It's 1-2. Fly ball to left. Fielder Jones coming on. He'll get there. Puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Buddy Meyer.
So that'll bring up Buddy Meyer 0 for 2, a pair of groundouts. And Meyer playing second for the injured Chuck Knobloch. And this Twins lineup in this series certainly playing like a team that is feeling the impact of the injuries. Mauer, Knobloch, and now Joe Cronin all on the injured list for the Twins. This is not a high-powered offense to begin with. Pitching kind of carries them, but you got to score a bit. And losing those 3 certainly hinders that. Lenny Dykstra waits on deck. Quintana falls behind Meyer 3-0 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Fastball off the plate for ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to Buddy Meyer. Now here's Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra 2 for 3, a pair of singles. An RBI, a stolen base. Again, Dykstra acquired last offseason from the Mets in a trade for Shane Mack and George Mogridge. Matt Thornton, the lefty, Eddie Fisher, the righty, throwing in the White Sox bullpen. There's a shot. Dykstra serves it out in the left. Jones will have to play it on the hop. 3rd hit of the game for Dykstra. Snell swats one out in the left field. So now here's Buddy Lewis. Try to keep the train rolling here. Lewis is 0 for 3. Pulls this one foul. Quintana comes to the set. Takes a peek at the runner on second. And delivers. Shot up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner comes around third. They're not going to worry about him. They'll keep Dykstra at second with the throw to third. It is an RBI single for Lewis, and it is now a 7-2 ball game. So the Twins pick up another run. That one back through the box, almost hit Quintana. And that's going to be it. Quintana's been terrific, but they're not going to chance it by leaving him in there any longer. So the runners on base are on Quintana's ledger. As it stands, it's 2 runs over 7 2/3.
Your attention, please.
Here's Matt Thornton. Thornton 8 and 4. A 4.38 earned run average in 39 appearances. He will face Kent Hrbek. Fastball, on the outside corner. Hrbek seems to disagree with that. Hrbek 0 for 11 in the series. They would love to see him come through with a big fly here. Get the Twins back into this one with one big swing of the bat. Fastball there. Misses up high. Hrbek only batting 183 against lefties. That's why Thornton is in this game. Fastball up and in. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Quintana, a lefty, of course, as well. But Quintana was taken out as it seemed like the Twins were starting to figure him out. 1-2 offering fastball rides in well inside. It's 2-2. Al, Red Sox fan, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I hope everything is well with you. Hrbek tries to hold up. They punch him out, and that retires the side. So Thornton comes in, one job to do, and he does it. Fans Hrbek. We head to the top of the 9th in Minnesota. The White Sox maintain the lead. It's 7-2. Again, the White Sox going for the sweep here. Alexei Ramirez will step in to face Tom Hall. Ramirez 1 for 3.
Alexei Ramirez.
Fly ball out to center. Dykstra takes 1 step to his left. Puts it away, and there's 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Shoeless Joe.
So here's Shoeless Joe Jackson. Jackson 2 for 4, a double, a triple, 4 runs batted in this one. Jackson had been in a bit of a cold streak. He had dropped down to 281. Looking to get back above the 300 level that you expect from it. 2 hits today will help that. He'll look for a third here, but he's in an 0-2 hole to Tom Hall, a tough left-hander. Breaking ball shot out into right, but Bernansky is there. Puts it away for 2 down.
Now batting.
I apologize. I won't have time to go through the out-of-town scoreboard or sim the next week when this broadcast is over, as I have to get ready for work. This game, I got started a little bit late, and the pace kind of slowed down a little bit. So after the game, right after the game is done, I will have to check out. Benora fouls it off. And Benora homered earlier. His 16th of the year. Skies this one to center, but this one doesn't quite have the distance. Shallow center. Dykstra comes on, puts it away, and the side is retired. So last shot for the Twins. Long 5 miles of road ahead of them. Stupid uniform glitch comes into play again. Heil, Smalley, and Gaetti due up for the Twins. And man, the Twins, you don't want to judge a 3-game set. Yes, Al, I love the Sturbs too. I love doing the old uniforms. Every single time I do a broadcast, I'll use the old unis. And you don't want to judge too harshly just based on a 3-game set. But this Twins offense with the injuries, again, pitching carries this Twin squad, but their offense has been decent. But without Mauer, without Knobloch, and now without Joe Cronin, this is a much different looking lineup. Knobloch should return this week, and that should be a significant lift. Popped up there, Ramirez has it for the first out. Here in the bottom of the ninth.
The shortstop, Gianni Cavaco.
So here's Roy Smalley. Smalley 0 for 3. Rounded out his last time up against Smalley. Will be playing regularly until Joe Cronin is back from his broken hand, which isn't expected to be until September. Bobby Thigpen and Eddie Fisher both throwing in the White Sox bullpen just in case they're needed. But if either of them are needed, something has gone drastically wrong here. 7-2 White Sox, 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. Fastball fouled off. So Smalley in an 0-2 hole. So Matt Thornton looks to close things out, though not a save situation for the White Sox. Fly ball to right. Jackson's under it, puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 8.
So here's Gaetti, 1 for 3, singled in the 5th. Again, Gaetti's power numbers are there this year. His average, though, down below 220. There's the Owls Red Sox with the 5-4 win over the Blue Jays today to keep their lead in the American League East. Ground out there, that'll end it. The White Sox come out of the All-Star break, come into Minnesota, and sweep the division-leading Twins in dominant fashion in 3 straight. The advantage of the 10.5 game lead they had before this series, the Twins can try to shake this one off a bit. Quintana was terrific for the White Sox. Blyleven, uncharacteristically shaky in this one for Minnesota. He takes the loss. You see a nice play by Gaetti. Before they have to show the Fielder Jones catch. There you go. Fielder Jones robbing Gaetti of a home run earlier on. It was still a close game at that point. Eddie Collins, 4 hits on the day. Quintana gets the win. He improves to 4-6. Blyleven, the loss, falls to 10-5. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the White Sox. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Twins. Eddie Collins gets Player of the Game honors. 4 hits for Collins as he tries to chase down Derek Jeter for the American League batting title. Al, you too, thank you for checking in. I hope you have a great day as well. I know you're probably at work listening on your break or whatever, so I hope you enjoy the rest of yours, and I look forward to seeing a broadcast from you sometime in the near future. So I'm going to have to wrap this one up again. I got to go get ready for work, but I appreciate you guys all checking in today here for the afternoon broadcast. The late night ones are getting difficult for me. I've been getting home late with the baseball playoffs and all from work at the paper by the time we get everything put to bed. So glad I was able to get a daytime one in today. But thank you, Al, Red Sox fan, MV007, Michael Silva, Clee baseball fan, Gary Sorrell, all for checking in. Greatly appreciated, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm sure I will see you somewhere around on somebody else's stream at some point during the course of the day. Be good to each other, guys, and we'll talk soon. The White Sox complete the sweep of the Twins here in Minnesota.